I am now going to be explaining the very last item that we will cover in this fundamental basics section, which is all about the essential concept of basic footwork. Specifically, the final piece of footwork we will be examining is what is called the pendulum footwork, also known by its traditional name, Chelnok. This essential footwork, from the very tips of our toes all the way to our shoulders, and from the tips of our toes out to the tips of our fists, helps us to coordinate our entire body. This is important so that during actual boxing matches, we can effectively throw punches, defend against incoming strikes, or shift our body weight to throw subsequent punches much more smoothly. We can use this specific type of footwork both in our training and in competitions to significantly improve our performance in the fight. So, as we've said, our feet should be about shoulder width apart and angled slightly to the right. Now, as we mentioned before, we need to keep a springy posture, carefully balancing our knees, our feet, and our hips. The upper body weight is distributed evenly on both legs. We said the head should be aligned with the center line over the hips, meaning the head shouldn't be forward or backward, like this. Now, we want to do the Chelnok footwork, also known as Panduri. The balls of your feet should stay on the ground. All right, so when I am preparing to execute this particular Chelnok footwork technique, I shift my upper body weight once onto the front foot and then once onto the back foot, twisting my heels as I do so. That is to say, it should be done exactly like this. Okay, let's begin the count. 1, 2. Now I will return to the starting position and we'll do the count one more time. 1, 2. 1, 2. Pay close attention now, my dear friends. In order to properly prepare for what's next, we must first get into position by carefully rising up onto the balls of our feet. Once we are balanced there, we will be ready to perform this very important movement on them. All right, so it's very clear that we will definitely need to make a small dip or perhaps even a slight bend in this area. That is, we go up and then come down. It's really quite simple. You can do it just like this. The muscles of the body should be relaxed and loose. In general, boxers should keep their muscles loose and relaxed during movements. Only when we throw a punch and it lands on the target do the muscles contract for a moment. But otherwise, the muscles should remain relaxed and loose so we can maintain flexibility in our movements. Forward, backward. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. At one point, the entire upper body weight shifts onto the front leg. 2. Then it shifts onto the back leg, but the head is still centered over the hips. And it goes like this. The shoulders don't move too much forward or backward. Pay attention to this. We don't move the shoulders around. Be very careful and pay close attention, because this specific Chelnok footwork or the pendulum step is incredibly important. We do all of this intricate movement to effectively coordinate the entire body system. It's for throwing punches, dodging, and the techniques we want to use in boxing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. The knees, the hips, and the entire upper body, all of the weight is firmly placed on both feet and then smoothly shifts between the front foot and the back foot. Now I will show you this from the side perspective. My face is still looking straight ahead, directly forward without turning. That means facing me. My straight line is on this particular side right here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, forward, back. The balls of the feet are on the ground. The balls of the feet should not lift off the ground. Many people mistakenly do the Chelnok or the same pendulum footwork like this. This is fundamentally wrong because our feet should not, under any circumstances, leave the ground at all. Why? Because we actually get our primary power directly from the ground itself. That is, the ground doesn't give us any force. We use our feet as a lever on the ground, and this weight is used for throwing strikes, which I will explain and teach you in the next items and at higher levels. But you need to follow this rule from now on. Dear friends, dear students, make sure not to lift the balls of your feet off the ground, because when we throw strikes, the balls of our feet must stay on the ground, because we use our feet as a lever on the ground to transfer our weight. That is, I really want to effectively transfer this significant weight in order to precisely throw powerful strikes. And this Chelnok or the same pendulum footwork helps us learn right from the very beginning of our boxing training how to properly transfer our weight, how to use our body weight for shifting, throwing punches, and making our strikes more powerful. That is like this. At one moment, your body weight shifts onto your front foot, and at another, it shifts onto your back foot. Very coordinated. For now, there's no handguard involved. For now, we need to train our legs to move in a very coordinated and proper way so that we can have a balanced and high-quality footwork. So the style of our feet should be such that an imaginary line passes between them and the body weight is distributed evenly on both feet. Tiptoe walk. My heels move forward and back. I rise up a little, then come down. Again, I move back and come down. You'll want to perform the movement just like this, with a light and springy motion. All right, so now that we have successfully covered the details of this specific tiptoe footwork, the next thing I would really like to do is to show you the more common and fundamental footwork that you'll be using on a regular basis as well. It is critically important to perform this movement very, very slowly. The reason for this is to ensure that your muscles are fully coordinated with the signals from your brain, establishing a strong mind-muscle connection. This connection is the key that will ultimately allow you to perform the Chelnok, which is also known as the pendulum footwork, with exceptional quality, precision, and control. Now, with that principle understood, I am going to explain in great detail and show you up close exactly how the Chelnok footwork should be properly executed. Toes on the ground, moving the toes of your feet forward and backward. Now let's take a look at the Chelnok, also known as the pendulum footwork. The rhythm is a simple 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, forward for 1 and backward for 2. Back to the initial position. First, I get into the elastic state. This means I perform a small bounce, going up just a little and then coming right back down. From there, I can start the continuous footwork, which I'll demonstrate for you now, just like this. This is the Chelnok, or as it's also known, pendulum footwork. This technique is very important as it helps you coordinate your body for absorbing incoming strikes and for properly shifting your weight. Remember, your toes must always be on the ground because fundamentally we get our power directly from the ground. What this means is that we have leveraged our feet against the ground so we can then transfer our entire body weight onto the opponent.